So many people associate the word comfort with cozy activities, like sitting by a fireplace or eating lots of ice cream, napping, taking a bubble bath, etc. Video games, like these activities, can provide a place of comfort. I'm sure we've all heard the term comfort movies. For example, The Breakfast Club is one of my comfort movies, meaning I can watch it basically anytime, anywhere, brush your teeth, comb your hair. These are the kinds of movies I can have playing in the background while I do other activities because they put me at ease. And although a lot of my favorite movies are comfort movies, there are still some movies I consider my favorites, yet they are not comfort movies for me. I mean, if Get Out is one of your comfort movies, then gosh dang, more power to ya. This concept of comfort movies can apply to all forms of entertainment. You've got your comfort books, your comfort shows, and yes, you even have your comfort video games. Halo 3 is one of my comfort video games. No matter what mood I'm in, Halo 3 always sounds like a blast. Be it playing the campaign over again, kicking back with friends and just slaying each other, or even forging it up. This game takes me to a very familiar and comfortable place. And the same goes for a lot of other games like Animal Crossing, Super Mario World, Star Fox 64, Tetris Attack, Oblivion, and even the bleak and depressing Inside. However, to reiterate what I said about Get Out, not all my favorite games are comfort games. Like, take my professor at school. Let's call him Jeremy. One day in class, we were talking about video games, because duh, of course. And he mentioned that Super Metroid is one of his comfort games. Frick, I can't say that for myself in the slightest. This game stresses me out. Although I adore Super Metroid, I wouldn't play this game to get cozy. I don't know, maybe I just suck at Super Metroid, but the same goes for other games that I cherish. I love Dark Souls a lot, but it's not a very comfortable game. And this is the same for The Last of Us, Donkey Kong Country, and other games that I love. And really, that's the beauty of it all. Even though Sonic 2 may be Seymour's comfort game, it doesn't have to be mine. And even though a game as unsettling at times as Half-Life 2 can be one of my comfort games, it can still unsettle the pants off of Brian over there and not be his comfort game, right? So basically what I'm trying to say is, take a break from your current game obsession and take time to appreciate your comfort games this cold winter. It may remind you why you love video games. And if Super Metroid is one of your comfort games, right on, dude. That's awesome, man.
Alright, so I hope everyone is real comfortable because I'm about to get even more comfy up in this place. Comfy games, movies, and shows probably make up most of what I consider to be my favorites of all time. With games, I've got stuff like Majora's Mask, Pokemon, Resident Evil 4, Chrono Trigger. In the TV department, I love to watch Rick and Morty, The Office.
What is your name, sir? I am Bill Buttlicker. Really, that's your real name? How dare you?
And then movies, I like Wes Anderson films, the Star Wars trilogy, and Hunt for the Wilder People. These are all pieces of entertainment I can pick up on a whim when I'm not doing anything and just enjoy the heck out of them. What do all of these things have in common? I've seen / played them many times throughout my life, a lot of which I found exclusively when I was a young boy. Nostalgia plays a huge role in how comfy we find entertainment, but sometimes you can find something fresh and comfy that you've never even played before or seen. Much like the most recent case I had with this tight little game called Katamari Damacy. I very well could have played this game when I was younger, but I never really owned a PS2 and I wasn't video game woke back then, so you know how that goes. Anyhow, Katamari recently re-released on the Switch, and I picked it up a couple of weeks ago. I was immediately taken aback by the game's odd characters, the plotline, and cutscenes. I've always been told this game was weird, but actually experiencing it for the first time was a bit jarring, I must admit. but this game is so fun. The entire first hour of me playing this game, I just had this big dumb grin on my face. It felt good, like my problems had melted away. In this game, all you do is roll up a bunch of stuff into a ball within a certain time limit. Now don't get me wrong, I can totally see how this game would be an absolute stressor for a lot of people. You're timed, the music is frenetic and fast-paced, and then if you don't meet the requirements to win, you're scolded by your king father who tells you how much of a piece of trash you are for not meeting your goal. In spite of these things, however, the game ended up being so therapeutic for me. It's so simple, you know? Such a basic concept that doesn't require too much thinking, but doesn't make you feel like you're losing brain cells. Even if this really mean king makes you feel like it's the end of the world if you don't win, the game doesn't make it the end of the world. You just boot it back up and try again. It's not like, Dark Souls where you die after slaying a ton of beasts but never sat at a bonfire, and then you find yourself right back where you started nearly an hour ago. I mean, over the last couple weeks, I've been able to just pick up the game and roll around for a few minutes while I have a break at work, much like I've done at other points in my life when I'm bored and want to start my 50th playthrough of Majora's Mask. The game just brings a big smile to my face. It's awesome. So, at the end of the day, comfy games should do just that. Make you smile and realize that, life is good, and this game makes me like living it even more. So next time you have a minute, pop yourself a bowl of popcorn, sit your ass down with your homies, significant other, or, family, and enjoy a comfy little game for us. No, wait. Do it for you. Because you deserve it. We all deserve it. Let's get happy and stay comfy, everybody. Comfort.
Like and comment, and share, subscribe, and comfy.